Yo, what's up, everybody? We're going to do some digital painting today. I get feedback sometimes from the lovely trolls on Reddit. They like to say stuff like, oh, you didn't really create that. This digital art, it's too mind blowingly awesome for you to have actually made it yourself. It's the age we live in, ladies and gentlemen. Now we've got AI making art instantaneously. And so I understand the haters are multiplying, but I'm going to show you my process, how I create digital art. What I have here is a Wacom bamboo pad. And yeah, you just draw on it, right? You hook it up to your laptop and it becomes the cursor or the mouse. I already got Photoshop pulled up. Let me just make sure that I'm recording. Very good. All right, create a new file. Now, I had to learn the hard way that if you don't have your settings right when you start a project, it's going to look like crap. You need, what's from, is it a number lock or something? There we go. So I do at least a width of 4,000 pixels. I usually just do 4,000 by 4,000. Sometimes I change it up. And then resolution, I want the resolution to be at least half that. So let's do 2,000. Really, it'd be better to be like 2,500. All right. 16-bit, yeah, that's good. Create. The resolution is important because when you zoom in real close to your images, it'll get real grainy and pixelated if you don't have a good resolution. Automatically don't want that white background. I think it's gross. It offends me on a personal level. And then from there we can get started. I'm going to put my pad up here so you can see how I move around the cursor. It is magic. Oh, by the way, Control plus to zoom in a little bit. Let's start with a basic background color. I think the background color that I want to use will be, yeah, why don't we do a blue? Why don't we do like a dark teal for the background? Is that the color I want? Yeah, let's try it. I haven't put much thought into what it is I'm actually doing, but I think what I'm doing is I'm making a beach background. Now, for some reason, I can't do anything. The target layer is hidden. Okay, let's make a new layer then, since it's going to be aggravating. We're going to name this one background. Background. Very well, very well. Boom, we got our background. I wanted it to be kind of a dull color because I prefer to add lighting on top of darker colors. That's just the way I like to work. Now from here, we're going to get our brush tool. And let's do a big one to start with. Yeah, I don't want it to be too big. And we're going to get some lighting. We're going to get some like orangish, like setting sun colors. So let's do like that color is pretty good. Let's make a new layer. Let's make this lighting. All right. Although really, let's start at the horizon. So let's go deeper and darker. The middle of this thing is going to be somewhere in here. Booyah, there's your horizon. There, I'm done. Isn't it beautiful? No, JK. All right, from there, I'm going to add colors that are lighter. And I'm going to fuck it up at first. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to be watching me do this. too thin. And this is just going to make the blending process a lot easier later. Okay, and then, well, let's just keep going with that color a little bit more. Let's get lighter. Get even lighter. Do more yellow. Well, I wonder if we want to do like way more yellow, but leave like, no, it's too yellow. That's pretty good. All right, we're gonna start mixing the colors. So the mixer brush tool over here is really awesome. It took me a long time to figure out how to use it. The settings are really dumb when you first install Photoshop, but once you figure out the right settings, it works like a dream. Now we're just going to play around with how it mixes, how it, yeah, let's get it a little bit bigger here. And like, I want it to be kind of stylized, you know. My computer does this sometimes. It's really quite traumatic. It'll like be like, error, you're doing too much, we can't handle it. If anybody knows the reason for that, let me know if you figure that out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm not really digging how this looks, so let's kind of like do some of this instead. Oh shit. You know what, let's just go bigger. There we go. And let's get some colors going. You can use the mixer brush tool as a paintbrush tool as well. As you can see, it just kind of like adds it to it. Let's do some. It'll just sort of like, if there's no paintbrush, or if there's no paint on the canvas when you're using the mixer tool, it'll just apply whatever color you have like that. Um, Otherwise, it's going to blend the two colors together. And then let's do like a purple. So now I'm going to want to get these colors blended to be a smoother gradient. And to do that, you just, oops, didn't want that either. All right, to do that, you just, oh fuck, what the hell? Why is it not mixing anymore? Did I glitch it out? Anyways. All right, so you want to get like an in-between color, right? And start blending it. It's a time-consuming process, I know. You go over one color's edge with it, with the medium color, and you go over the other color's edge with the medium color. And you'll slowly start to see a gradient. All right. And you know, I'm just experimenting right now to see what looks good and what looks terrible. What we're gonna need to do is blend these two together a little bit. Um, Maybe with like, so I'm gonna take this in here, start blending it in here. You can see it start to go. It's going, it's going. The gradient is going. All right. All right, and we're getting some sunset colors. I don't know if I like it yet, but when we add the clouds, it'll look much, much better. Up here, let's get some like really dark and nasty purples going. And yeah, I'm not a fast painter. Really not. Takes me ages, honestly. But people don't believe that I do my own art, like by hand. So I'm trying to kind of like have one, maybe one or two, like videos of me, you know, actually doing it so that people will see that I have the basic concepts of how to do these things. All right, so you saw me doing that, right? I'm going to turn off the video part of it, and I'm going to keep screen recording my progress. I'm going to do like a speed time lapse type thing. Enjoy.